schön rumgeschickt. Oh Gott. Das ist typisch für dieses Spiel.
Oh no, what's going on? Where is it?
Willkommen zu einem neuen kurzen Video, beziehungsweise ich weiß nicht, wie lange es wird. Und zwar spielen wir heute die Demonstration, also die Demo von The Stanley Parable. Und zwar hatte ich die mir auch mal angeguckt, aber habe nicht nachgedacht, das auch hochzuladen. Also am Anfang. Ich habe nicht nachgedacht, am Anfang das hochzuladen. So, und deshalb machen wir es jetzt, weil ich muss sagen, die Demo hier hat auch, die ist sehr anders, sagen wir mal so. Ihr werdet es schon noch sehen. So, wir fangen jetzt auch schon direkt an. Los geht's. Viel Spaß. Ich habe mir die Demo nämlich schon mal ein bisschen angeguckt am Anfang, um zu gucken, ob es überhaupt noch lohnt, das hochzuladen. Und ja, es lohnt sich noch. So, wir sind schon im Spiel, wie man sieht. Man sieht, die verwenden hier ganz andere Räume. This way. Gehen wir mal hier lang. Leider ist hier das Spiel komplett auf Englisch. Die Demo gibt es nicht auf Deutsch, aber ist ja wohl kein Problem. Hier. Hallo.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Waiting Room. Passiert halt, wenn wir schon vorher reingehen. Bei dem Spiel hier weiß man nämlich nie, was passiert, wenn man irgendwas nicht macht, was die Leute sagen. Ich bin bei der Demo auch nicht sicher, deswegen gehe ich einfach erst rein. Interessiert mich nicht. Hoch. So. Famous Demos. Hat er gerade gesungen? Habt ihr das gehört?
Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so? Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you. Oh, I get it. You're too anxious. You can barely hold still. Well, tell you what. I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway. Here, why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable. This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version.
Sollen wir jetzt weitergehen? Ich denke schon. Ich gehe einfach mal weiter.
Here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you. How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators? You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls.
Sicherlich sammeln die Spieler Statistiken im Leben nicht.
Okay, what else can I
Die
show
so im
you
Spiel
then?
eingebaut
This place
sind.
is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted. Now, I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot. Oh, guess it's still in development.
Ist,
Okay, moving along.
ist wohl anscheinend noch in Entwicklung, die Wand, wo man durchgehen kann. Sehr interessant. Der Humor von
How's
dem
the
Spiel ist echt
anticipation?
gut,
Still
muss ich
feeling it?
sagen. Wie der Sprecher auch immer versucht, irgendwie alles gut zu reden. Das einfach, ja,
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here there's
So
also a device
bekloppt ist.
that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up.
ich drücke jetzt einen super schönen Smiley.
My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go.
So.
Of
Ich
all
drück
the
noch
people I
mal.
know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000. Top 4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600. Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No, you've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness, that was fast. Either you or this department has a lot of room for improvement. Okay then, what's next?
Ich drück nicht nochmal, dauert mir zu lang. Ach, wir können eh nicht mehr drücken. Interessant. Warte mal, können wir hier unten auch rein? Nein. Schade, was denn da? Isolationschamber. Oh Gott.
Now here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now, would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps it was the cold I desired most of all. That empress to whom my flesh was always
Weißt du, wie der
invisible.
redet?
A
Ich
habit
blende jetzt mal hier ein
of
Video
bones,
ein.
waiting
Mein Freund, der Baum ist tot. So redet er. Das ist einfach witzig. Discovery.
Mein Freund, der Baum
and within the shade he carried that ocean
Mein
breeze
Freund, der
the
Baum
fierceness of the
ist
tides,
tot.
the inevitable collapse of their
Mein
kingdom,
Freund.
washed ashore, bereft of shade,
Genau so redet der
martyrs devoid of a
Sprecher.
cause, ripping and tearing at the eternal seams. A vessel
steht denn
without
hier
a
alles
captain, carrying itself like plastic in the wind, hinting at a purpose that was truer in some distant
Trains.
memory, if only it could decipher
Oh
through and through.
Gott, reicht. Gut genug. Gehen wir mal weiter.
Oh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point
Do
during
you
the demo
like
you
this,
need to
Stanley
cry,
Purple?
just let me know and we can take a minute.
Warte mal.
Ah, now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective. No!
Aye.
What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration, wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first? Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
Das einfach.
And there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
Ach, wartet schon.
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time. Nothing? No objections? You're quite sure about that? Oh, well, all right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter.
Jetzt wird aber ganz bekloppt, wenn das ist, was ich meine.
Please perform a dance.
Das ist doch nicht mehr. Das ist so.
Your dance has been recorded.
Ja,
In the
schön.
event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo,
Schön, dass es
perform
recorded
that dance
ist.
and I will terminate the demo immediately. Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable?
Ich glaube, das war's, oder?
Oh wait, what are we doing here?
Welcome to
Did
the
we not-
Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 29. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant
Jetzt
demonstration.
fängt das schon an wie im richtigen Spiel hier.
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
Wir fangen direkt. Ne, wie starten die Demo von neu? Hier oben.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Gott, ne.
Oh wait, what's this?
Ja.
8. 8.
Wait. This is all wrong. This isn't the Stanley Parable. This is a game where you press a button and it says 8. Not only is the
this
Stanley
game.
Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that this button does not appear anywhere in the main game. Why is it here instead of the demo for the Stanley Parable? Where did the demo go? There was an actual demo here before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is. We need to get out. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out, out, out. Go, go, go. Imagine if this had been the demo. What would you have been thinking? You'd have left with no idea what the Stanley Parable is about. None whatsoever.
Was? Was nun? Soll ich weitergehen? Ja.
Welcome to the
Yes,
Stanley
yes,
Parable
yes. We had it all the first
demonstration.
time.
Your number
Der Sprecher, die Sprecherin anspricht da,
Thank you. And
ja, sei ruhig. Am Schreibtisch.
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this
keine
demonstration,
Mistakes
as well as your
gemacht.
lack of respect for demo taking in general.
Ich habe keine Mistakes gemacht. Das S ist ja halb weg. Keep going.
Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this third attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
Oh, nö. Oh Gott. Jetzt kommt doch eh wieder irgendein...
What? No, it can't be over yet. You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this. Hurry, this way.
Storage.
Okay, yes. This is new. This is different. Surely there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup. All right, now put it, in the bin.
Tolles Spielchen.
You did it! You won! You know what you get for winning? An achievement. Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
What?
You responded,
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I am convinced of the quality of the full game.
incredible. You really do get it. You understand. Oh, I was
Hab ich
so
überhaupt irgendwas
worried.
gedrückt?
I just wanted
Ich
you
weiß
to
es
know
gar
what I
nicht.
see in the Stanley Parable. What I think makes it, well, special. It's so very difficult to put into words. Oh, we're all
Das
beyond
Ding hängt
that
doch
now,
oben,
aren't
your
we?
number ist.
Come along, let's get to the end and the
Und die
final
Wand war
prize.
eben auch da. Und ich frage mich auch, da ist der Sprecher in unserem Kopf? Oder stellen wir uns den Sprecher, also beziehungsweise, wenn wir jetzt Stanley sind, hört er die Stimmen in seinem Kopf nur? Oder ist da wirklich einer, der den lauter anspricht? Da frage ich mich die ganze Zeit, aber...
Ending, where are you? Where are you?
Disagree, why? Hier ist Ending.
Is this it? Yes, the end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it
Ich
all
hätte, wenn
comes
wir
to
No
this.
drücken.
Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
Wenn wir No sagen, dann passiert bestimmt irgendwas Schlimmes. Wenn wir Yes sagen, ist alles gut. Ich sag aber Yes, weil es mir selber echt wirklich gefällt. So. Schön, dass ich... Wie drückt man dieses Ding?
Is it
Nein,
working?
ist nicht working.
Are you sure? You sure you pressed the button?
Right.
What? No. We finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there? They already finished. They said they liked it. I need someone to stop the demo. Hello? We need to go back. We need to get out of here.
Kann ich auch... Ne, jetzt kann ich nichts mehr drücken. Hier wird man schön rumgeschickt. Oh Gott. Das ist typisch für dieses Spiel.
Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left. Down this way.
Boah. Mein lieber Scholli. Ah, hier ist die Isolationskammer.
Oh, nice and quiet. Finally. Well, I suppose we can both agree that I failed, haven't I? My job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't. Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore. Do you think any of this is actually in the main game? Honestly, I doubt it. What would that even look like? No.
Teile von dem sind echt im Game, muss ich echt
No more
sagen.
doors, no
Der
more
Humor
demonstrations,
davon.
no more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times? It doesn't make sense. Oh, but back at the beginning of the demonstration, now, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings. Hey, do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time, and I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then, how little we knew of the world. And then, when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such
Oder ist
wonderful
vielleicht ich spreche ein
words.
Computer?
And then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we
Tolles
kept
Game,
wandering
oder?
and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere and we just kept climbing and climbing, flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end. And then we were on some kind of
Hey, nein,
catwalk.
waren wir nicht.
I didn't have any idea what was down there. Did you? And we just kept going and we found that elevator and it said escape on it. And we talked about it for a while. About how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but that it seemed worth a try, and at the very least it would be an adventure. So we got inside and we rode the elevator up and up and up. We had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors. The trees,
Ich glaube, der Sprecher
the
ist nicht immer aus
wildlife,
dem Kopf,
the
wie er
sun
uns
rising on a
anführt.
new and glorious path. Freedom. We were free. There was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful? Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful? We were free.
Ist das nicht unser Büro? Das kennen wir doch. Ja, das war wohl die Demo, denke ich mal. Ja. Also lohnt sich die Demo selber zu spielen. Macht das mal. Das erlebt ihr mal auch selber. Das ist echt. Ich finde die Demo ist echt gut gelungen, muss ich echt sagen. Wir werden das Spiel auch dann noch weiter spielen. Ich muss sagen, es gefällt mir echt gut. Und ich bin jetzt bei 24 Minuten der Rohdatei, also ging schon recht lange. Ja, und ich danke euch fürs Zugucken, das war echt wieder ein Schock, dieses Spiel hier. Macht's gut und ciao.